If you want to hold on that one,
Might be good to check that out, Carrie.
What's that?
I wish I had my phone. I
Ferguson
don't
Waterworks.
bring it in here.
Okay.
Did I just move?
You did. I got the list here. We're good.
It's Ferguson Waterworks.
Yeah, I don't know why it says
Should check
LED,
that.
LED warning light.
It's probably okay, but.
I know I saw both bills. I didn't see nothing that said warning light on it.
Yeah, well, it's probably just a miscode.
As long as you guys come to the next meeting then, Dick.
Or, yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Let's, I'm gonna email Jess real quick and ask her.
Maybe she can bring down the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So Samantha, where do you got Alexis? Where do you got Alexis today?
She had tonsillectomy yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, that'll work good. You guys don't have to listen to her then.
2 weeks.
2 weeks she's done.
Ooh.
Well, she thinks she's gonna be back next week.
Well, okay.
where is she at?
She had her tonsils out.
Oh,
I think your mic's off too.
So she
that
can't
don't
yell
even
at
sound
So
fun.
Sam's gonna yell at you.
Okay, so,
I'm on you.
you. That was
That's why we
interesting.
moved it around.
Oh.
This is more soundproof. so she
oh,
can yell
okay,
at you.
And she told Sam, that's her job.
yeah, that's mean. I ain't been here for 2 weeks, so what did she do? She didn't tell Larry to be quiet, did she?
She was gone last time too,
Oh,
so.
she
It was kind of nice. Either one of you guys.
Yeah,
were
we
here.
we zoomed right through those meetings.
Seeing, well, look at, we could have all stayed home today if it wasn't for me.
We've said that for
Yeah,
Okay.
10 years.
we thought
You know
that
what?
too, but no one was gonna say
Only
it.
10? Oh, that's all you can do. Yeah,
Ready
okay.
to go?
Yeah.
I think
Call the
so.
meeting to order. We'll start with pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mochler,
Here.
Packard,
Here,
Smith, I don't see her on yet. Manning,
Here.
Hammond.
Here.
Any conflict of interest declarations? Hearing none, approve agenda.
move to,
Move. Go ahead, Phyllis.
oh, I said move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those, or roll call.
Hammond,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes,
Mochler.
Yes, motion. Approve minutes.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Hammond,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
yes,
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. Are there any visitors to be heard?
Not sure what that is.
Somebody's engine's running.
Hearing none, Rod, right away application.
I will just say one thing first, that I'm the only one on the agenda and you notice there's nobody behind me. Just saying.
Except the state's attorney.
Yeah, well, I expect that. Thank
That's a
God.
given.
There's, yeah,
Just remember, she's just backing you up.
yeah. So the right of way application for Todd Heine, they're running irrigation pipe under Timber Road over to Sorensen's ground, so they use pump. Had a little discussion with the guy that's doing it, because I told him they had to have it encased. And that guy said, well, I work in other counties and never had to do it for them. And I go, well, you're gonna do it here or we ain't gonna do it. So they're gonna put a 8-inch line under and in a 10-inch PVC pipe. So from,
A tight fit.
yeah, from bottom to other ditch to the bottom of the other side. So told them that wouldn't require them out in the field. So, but yeah, I recommend you approve it.
Move to approve.
second,
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Hammond,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
yes,
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. Diesel quote for Lufthansa shop.
Yeah, and I left my copy
Okay,
We
I
just
believe
got
it was
one.
Jerry's though.
Yeah, we just got one bid this time.
no, we got 4 bids.
Did we? Oh, I missed the others then.
The low bid was Vol and Oil,
Oh, okay.
and I'll go ahead and move to approve it.
I'll second it.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? So that's the additive for the number one, then that P40. Is that the winter fuel?
No, that's the number. That's, yes, it is, but it's also number 2.
Right, with the P40
Yeah,
added to it.
yeah.
Wow, it's diesel's coming down.
And he's, yeah. Till
Yeah, that's
now,
Till now, yeah.
it went back up. Now it sounds like, so.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. Roll call.
Hammond,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes,
Packard,
Yes,
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes.
So on the diesel thing there and the gas, we've been having trouble with a few of them dragging their feet, you know, and the way it's so volatile, every hour it changes. And we had a couple, Jerry's was one of them that said that he always gives us a bid right away. So we sent out letters today that give them 1 hour. If they don't get back to us in an hour, we're gonna take the low one we get. And they even talked to Laura last week that says, yeah, you know, we're trying to get it in as fast as we can, but I just want something in their file official because, you know, if they want to wait 3-4 hours, then the guy that was low bid, his price already went up and then they don't want to come. So we just kind of send them a reminder that we need to be as speedy as we can on that. So,
that sounds like good, yeah, because it is so volatile. That's-
yeah, and that guy from, God, he's clear up north of Brandon Valley, that Bolin guy is, he's really competitive, but he's always got trucks down here. That's why him and Jerry usually get it because they already got a truck sitting in Yankton, you know, and then if we call for a tanker load, you know, it's right there at the shop. They like that. Then they just go back and get another load wherever they were going. So,
So they're not coming from.
well, he does with his little truck. Because to come to Wakanda, but apparently I asked him, how can you come down here? And he said that he delivers to a lot of farmers down around the area. And I have seen his truck all over the place, so apparently he's down here, so, which is good. But yeah, that's the only thing I have, anything besides, oh yes, I was supposed to ask you about some trees we need to cut.
Okay,
something.
yeah, good. I'm glad you brought it up because I was going to have to apologize for not adding it to the agenda if we needed to. But at that 46048 Timber Road, I did call her and we had a nice conversation. She said that she had those trees trimmed back by Gary's Tree Service 2 years ago, but obviously they've grown back and Gary possibly didn't trim them back far enough to really remove the traffic hazard. I told her that we need to do the traffic hazard thing there. There's also some others like across the road at Danny Heine's driveway. That one is badly obstructed too. And our own tree lot down across from the county shop. I also drove down when I went out there down to the boat ramp at Clay County Park. And there's a couple of those drives down there at the Shooters Club and actually it should be trimmed back, I think, at the campground also, because somebody pulling out with a trailer behind, which is common there, it should be trimmed back pretty well there too. She told me just to pass along to be careful, you know, she doesn't want trees destroyed, but I told her that our, you know, we need to make it so it's safe. And so we do need to trim it back, but we wouldn't encroach for sure past our 40-foot right of way.
Yeah, and most of them that you mentioned are on the list and we got that boom truck so we can get some of that done now. The only thing, and I'll do whatever you guys want, but the only thing with that one is to me, The traffic hazard I look for is at stop signs. And I don't know how many driveways we'd have to trim back so the people pulling out. You know, that's the only thing I wonder about doing those trees there. And when they're over the right of way, but when I start worrying about them, when they hit the antenna on our trucks or the wings hit them, you know, as long as it ain't a tree stump, the branches, you know,
Mhm.
but yeah, we can trim them back.
But, you know,
Is she,
mainly where, like say, there's field, if there's a field driveway, even field driveways, we ought to take a look at.
like Pullman, where he comes out the east side of Heine's, that was like that, and you know, he realized it, he trimmed all them back himself,
Yeah,
so that's the only thing, but no, we'll take care of them, and I don't know if she needs to know when we're coming out, or, I mean, it ain't gonna be right away, but it'll be.
I'll pass that along back.
Then
I'll
maybe
call
give
back
me
and
her
let her
number
know.
and I can let her know.
I'll just call her back
Okay,
after we're done here.
okay, and just, we'll try to give her a warning when we're gonna do it. so.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know, it looked like to me, you just walk down the edge with the pole saw and. I mean, they're gonna look. It ain't gonna look very nice when we get done, I'm afraid.
Well, the main thing is to make it so it's safe.
Yeah, I've seen them people pull all that other driveway too, and they got way too long of a driveway,
Yeah. Yeah.
cause they're hustling when they come to the end of that
You know,
driveway.
had a stream up by the time you know, they really should be making a full stop then.
Right,
Anyway, whether,
right.
no matter driveway is, they're required to make a full stop before they pull onto the right of way.
But yeah, we'll get them taken care of. And when we get done hauling gravel here before the snow flies, why we'll be out cutting trees.
Yeah,
So,
this is the right time to do it.
but other than that, I don't have anything except for the county line. I will check on that. And then the vouchers, you're gonna hold off on that one, so, or did Jesse get that?
Hopefully
Let me take a
we're gonna
look.
Skip over that right now
Okay,
and wait till.
Yeah, I
We'll go to the
haven't
extension building
gotten it
flagpole.
yet.
Drew, are you on? Coming from,
and we got an open mic out there or something.
yeah, but it's just us and Phyllis.
Yeah.
It's not you, Phyllis.
I'm there. I'm here now.
Oh, there we are, Drew. Okay, the extension building flagpole, have you got a chance to look at that yet?
Yeah, I looked at it. It looks like about a 50-year-old piece of well pipe with a cleat welded on it. I don't know how good a shape that pulley is at the top is my only question. But if we got a boom truck, maybe we can fix it.
I should have kept my mouth shut.
It's right on that kind of line.
Okay, what about is there power there? Do you know?
There is power there. It would be, I don't think it'd be a big deal at all to put a light somehow shooting at it. There's a light right on that corner, so. I haven't had a chance to talk to Scott about it yet.
Okay. Do you want to talk to Scott or do you want me to?
I'll talk to Scott.
Okay.
Rod, how welding a new pulley at the top of that, how big of a job would that be?
The weld of new pulley,
Yeah. Or a bracket or something.
boy. I don't know if we got cables long enough. Cause there is no place, it's just a bucket to stand in. There isn't like no platform to haul the welder up there. I'd have to look at that.
Do you have a welder in a service truck?
Yeah, but I don't know how long our actual cables aren't,
You
I
don't
don't
have,
think they're 50 feet long, but we'd have to we'd have to buy some, I suppose.
you don't have a small 110 welder?
No, the welder on the sign truck, or I mean, on the, service truck, that's, got a gas powered welder. It's a wire welder.
Only have a 20-foot long lead on it, the
It's probably only got
primary lead.
12, 15, but he
Oh.
said 50 feet.
No, is it that tall, Drew?
I don't know the height of it.
Yeah,
Can it be bolted up there?
I mean, it's something we could look at.
Look
yeah.
at, yeah.
Might be able to use some clamps,
Bracket.
clamps to make a bracket and clamp it on.
Dennis could always weld something that could be bolted up there before,
Right,
we can take a look at it. We need to try that boom truck out anyway. They've had it raised up. They've been in and out in the yard trying it out, so they just will try it out for a reason.
Yeah.
There are overhead wires up there, Drew?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Yep, we can take a look at it.
Okay, motion to assign the $901,440 to building projects.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Hammond,
yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. That budget supplement hearing for October 25th at 9:40.
So moved.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Hammond,
Yes,
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. Resolution for contingency transfer. And those would be 10,000 to court appointed attorney, 4,990 to general government building for insurance, 15,000 to general government building supplies, 5,000 to general government building equipment, 15,000 to information technology, 8,000 to care of poor supplies, 11,000 to planning and zoning salaries and wages, 1,400 to planning and zoning joint jurisdiction building permits, 1,300 to planning and zoning for publishing.
So
Move
moved.
to approve. Oh. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
Hammond,
yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. Is Jess coming down with the vouchers, or do we just kick that one to the next meeting?
I have not gotten an email back from her yet.
Okay.
I was gonna have her scan it,
We'll just kick it to the next.
but
meeting.
we'll just, if you want to approve the rest, we can just take that one off.
That's what we want to do.
Okay.
You didn't have any other questions on, did you, Dick?
No. Move to approve vouchers with the exception of
Ferguson, was it?
Ferguson's, yes.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any
You-
further discussion?
You still have that pulled up?
No,
That's fine. I just wondered what number it was. So,
Hearing no further discussion, roll call.
Hammond,
yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, motion passes. Take a motion to go into executive session.
Move to go into executive session for personnel matters.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Hammond,
Yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, we're in executive session. Which I don't think.
Move to come out of executive session.
Second,
I have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Hammond,
yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, we're in regular session. When they're mowing, where we put that plastic riprap there on yacht's bottom,
oh yeah, that
that
Fleximac,
fabric.
yep, yep.
Flex cement.
So when they're mowing across, it looks like they're catching it with the mower now.
Well, somebody went across there with a windrower and tried to bail it the first time, and they snagged it. So now they
Okay,
carry,
that's what I was seeing.
they carry the mower up and, you know, it's kind of frayed, but it didn't pull them apart yet.
Okay.
So they mow it kind of high. That's the only bad thing I have about that. And I made sure I told, it wasn't yacht. But I told him, boy, if you ever, don't never burn this. You cannot burn that. It'll melt that plastic. You know, now we got vegetation in there. That helps cover up the plastic, hold it down. But those concrete things can come apart. And yes, there's a couple rows up and
I didn't know
lifted
somebody
up.
windrow it.
Yeah, the very, right after.
I'll bet they
the
wish
next
you'd
year.
never done that.
Yeah, well, I think they only went halfway through and then they figured out that they snagged it. I don't know if he had it so the guards got down in there and caught it. But when you put it down, the plastic is almost at the top of those concrete diamond pyramid shaped things. And then as they sit there, the weeds and the grass pull it down more. Yeah, so that's one fallback. They talked about that at that transportation meeting about, that's what they think we ought to do. Like there and on the Wakanda Road, and reinforce that bank, you know, for the water running over so it don't wash. You know, we're not gonna keep the water from going over it, no way. But that's the only thing I have a problem with. That part is just what you said there. It's mowing over it. They gotta be really careful.
Well, they were fine for how many years? I just noticed
Yeah.
it this spring or summer
Yeah.
last summer.
It was last fall, somebody,
But it's just weeds. I don't know why anybody would try to windrow it.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they just were going by and thought, oh, help the county out. This is pretty ugly here.
And I think up at the roads conference too, I talked to somebody about that Fleximat. And he said that the plastic over years does break down, you know, it's UV sensitive like most plastics are. But over the years, as the weeds and grass grows up between them, they replace that plastic
Right.
to help bind
That's-
everything together.
That's kind of the idea.
Yeah,
As long as you don't burn it or
right.
catch it with a mower or the wing on the snow plow. I don't know if you noticed, but we got a marker at each end, a little yellow marker off the edge of the road, so whoever's running the blade there knows that those are there, so they don't lay it down, and because we could peel it right. They're held in with metal staples about that long galvanized staples, but there'd be no match with a wing.
No.
But yeah, that's what happened there. And of course, you never find out. See, they burned it up along Highway 19 and they put down the straw mat with the plastic that holds it all together, and you tuck it in under the dirt. And then the guy lit the ditch on fire, and as in that, all the, you know, or one of the guys caught it with a mower too. Had the mower down too long, too far. I don't like that. I like this, but it's expensive. That was
It is.
76,000 bucks was that 2019 when we did that.
How long-
$17,000, was it 20?
What was it, the fall of 19?
No, it was the spring of 20, because I had my back surgery while they were doing it.
Yeah. How long of a stretch was that?
It was like 450 feet or 600.
Yeah.
But it was that or riprap. I couldn't put that there.
Oh, yeah, that's, I mean, so after we put it in there, I did 20 miles an hour and I pulled over on it. One thing, it'll wake you up. But I mean, it, you know, didn't pull my pickup into ditches. Or if you'd had riprap there, first you took the front wheel off.
Yeah.
You know, and they wanted us to dig the edge of the road out to lay the riprap. So it's like level. Well, then you get rid of all the stabilized whatever.
have not been good.
No, it's the right thing to do. It looks like it's the right product for what we need to do there. I wonder if a person didn't put more markers along there so you couldn't really either grab it with a wing or even get down there and mow it close.
The only thing,
You want to mow it some.
the mower guys hate to see them little markers because they
Yeah,
gotta go around them all.
yeah,
But
As long as nobody windrows it, if that's what happened, they've been doing a good job.
yeah.
yeah, it lasted good till that happened. Right. But I will check on that county line and I'll let you know.
Yeah,
If it was bladed, I'll let you know. And if we need to go blade it again, we'll go blade it again.
Okay.
But this dry weather ain't helping us
no.
on any of the roads.
And all the roads up by Wakanda are a lot better. now.
Yeah, I know. We got them all, they're all taken care of.
What did I mention that?
I got one more to take care of before I get done. That's the only reason I'm staying. Well, that was recorded. That's not good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Mhm.
So
Anything, Phyllis, you have for me?
Nope, don't think so.
Okay.
you can have this, Rod.
You're on the record.
Okay, thank you.
Doing good.
What's that? Right away application. You gotta sign it too.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody have anything else?
Hey, the door ain't open.
No, but we're gonna adjourn here, so.
Okay.
Move to adjourn.
Second,
I have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Hammond,
yes.
Manning,
Yes.
Packard,
Yes.
Mochler.
Yes, we're adjourned. Thank you.